Kidd Kraddick in the morning.
The Showbiz Top 5.
Hey, it's Kellie Rasberry with your Showbiz Top 5 for Wednesday, September the 22nd. Cameras have just started rolling up in Philadelphia, filming the next season of Kendra for E! But unfortunately, the cameras probably won't be rolling in Philadelphia too long because Kendra's husband, Hank Baskett, just got cut for the second time from the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, last year he was dropped so they could make room for Michael Vick, but he was picked up really quickly by the Colts and they went to the Super Bowl. So that was all, pretty much a happy ending except for losing the Super Bowl. Well, then he got signed again to Philadelphia in March, only get released again for some rookie whose name I can't pronounce. So we don't know where they're going to land next time, but hopefully it'll be a happy ending. Jonas and Demi Lovato, they've been putting on happy faces for the cameras, saying they're still friends, blah, 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 especially since they have to go on tour together. Demi's the Jonas Brothers opening act. Well, now Demi has had enough of keeping up that charade. She told Hollywood Wife that I think there's a certain level of respect that's lost when that happens. When what happens? Well, when Joe brings his girlfriend Ashley Greene around backstage all the time, sort of rubbing Demi's nose in it. At least that's how Demi sees it. Joe probably is oblivious to the pain he's causing. Demi's still kind of young and new at this relationship thing. There was weeping and wailing backstage at Dancing with the Stars after the elimination round last night. And no, it wasn't from the guy who got kicked off. Spoiler alert, David Hasselhoff. Is that shocking? I was really shocked to read that this morning because I didn't see it. It's still on TiVo. But anyway, it was actually Margaret Cho who was sobbing, not because she was sad David's leaving, but so relieved that she gets to stay because she really does love it and she wants to stay as long as possible. David was handling it really well for the cameras, keeping on a brave face, saying he's going to miss his partner, Kim Johnson, the most because they've become really good friends in the past 3 weeks. But I guess now his friend is the bottle. Hopefully that's not the case. You would think Lindsay Lohan's got enough to worry about. She's got this jail sentence looming over her head when she shows up before a court, before the judge Friday. But sources say she went really crazy nuts when Samantha Ronson flew down to Cabo for Nicole Richie's bachelorette party. So you got two Showbiz Top 5 stories smashed into one because it looks like Nicole Richie and Joel Madden will be getting married pretty soon. If you're already having the bachelorette party, that's usually a week or two out, right? Anyway, Lindsay could not get a hold of Sam the whole time she was gone. They say Lindsay wasn't invited because, she couldn't leave the country, but it might have more to do with, Nicole distancing herself from someone like that. But beside the point, Lindsay was freaked out the whole time that, Sam was acting like guys do on bachelor parties, except this is a girl at a bachelorette party hooking up with other people. So they're not really a couple, but Lindsay is still really super possessive of her. And then finally, yesterday, Hilton, she flew to Japan. She was supposed to have a press conference there today, actually, to promote her fashion line. But when she got off the plane, Japanese immigration officials detained her, put her up in a hotel until they could decide really what they wanted to do, because they do not take kindly to people having drug convictions on their record. Remember, she pleaded guilty to 2 counts of, drug possession in exchange for, not having to go to jail as long as she stays clean for a year. Well, Japan still sees, she's got a drug record, and they don't take kindly to that there, and so they don't want her. So Paris had to, smile for the press and say, I'm tired, I'm going home, and she jumped back on the private jet and flew back to LA. Big trip to Japan for nothing. And that's your Showbiz Top 5.